Alright, bumper vlog time. Vlog time! So yeah, sorry for the lack of vlog last month. Ended up, basically my students' marking came in, so I had to do all their exams and get that out in a timely manner. And that kind of just consumed all my time for that 2 weeks. We was also helping out at UKGE, which is a board game convention. Saw a few of you there, which was awesome. And yeah, working a convention, that was absolutely exhausting. We'd get there at like 9, leave at about 7 in the evening, and then you'd just be exhausted. Go for food, and then just go and sleep forever. But that was good. It was a good experience. We got a lot of things done, and it was a success, and that's all that mattered, really. What else has we... So, what are we talking about today? So, let's begin with Streamlabs updates. So, some of you are the Ticker users. We've got another update planned for you next month. Working on adding some new features, such as multiple tickers, adding the profiles to the YouTube account, and just some refinements that we've learnt from doing a new app. So, the new app is nearly done. We've got a version of it submitted. It's mostly there. We need to do a bit more polish over the weekend. So once this is edited up and out the door, I'm going to be working on that. It's going to be a bit of a different app, so you'll be a one-time purchase. So we've just got to give it a try and see where it goes from there. Yeah, so that's that Streamlabs stuff. Some other programming stuff that we did this month. So there's a robot called Vector, by the people that made the little toy car Anki Overdrive. You might have heard of that. It was very advertised. I don't think it was very popular, but it was heavily advertised at the time. But they started making it into like little tiny robots. So we've got some basic Twitch chat integrated communication with that. That'll be on a bit of a back burner while I get some other stuff out the door. If you do want to contribute, it's all open source. It's all up on Bitbucket. Link in the description below. Right, so goals. So last month kind of got thrown out the window. So that's fine. But we did still have goals the previous month. So that was upgrading the hog cam, which we did. So that's now we've got 3 hog cams. I can put in a bit of footage of what we've got. And we've now... and one of the other things was... let's go to my notes. Goals. Basically make the prototype. So 2 out of 3 is not bad. We didn't get merch made for any con, but I'm hoping to get something done for EGX. Not quite sure yet, need to workshop the idea, but we do, for this month, we've got a goal going on right now to bring in green screen. We're going to do some Hedgehog videos with that, which gives me some extra tools. And we're going to try and get a new emote done. I'm doing some favours for some artists, so hopefully they can bring it in. If you see I'm getting through the month and I'm not doing these goals, just hold me accountable, shout at me, tell me to do my goals. Everyone should achieve their goals. Be smart, smart goals, whatever. So yeah, that was goals. Next month. Oh, let's talk about games. The most important thing. So we had the Dota Underlords that came out. We've been playing a lot of that recently. Played a lot of Dauntless. I've been playing a lot of that off stream, mainly because I'm not a partner, so it kind of doesn't really bring in the numbers. It's a bit of a shame, but they had their launch and it was really good. Been hanging out with Azavar, Grunge Bob, Lion, and they're all good eggs, so I recommend those channels. More about Azavar in a while. But we did a Hedgehog video for the Dauntless launch, and we got some really, really great feedback. I'll put links to all the videos in the description below. Pete was, well, he appreciated the worms. He got some major wormage for acting. So, that's all good. We've been playing a lot of Rocket League, been getting better at that. We had some really good nerds come in, help teach me. There's still a few things I need to work on, but I've gone from bronze to silver, so something must be working. They've got a good old synthwave style event on right now, and all the gear looks amazing. So I'm just grinding through that. That's becoming a bit more of a mainstay for now. So we got My Friend Pedro, also a great game. Need to finish that campaign. bit of Risk of Rain 2 after the expansion. Well, it's more patch. We've got the new hero, but I've not actually played it yet. And we've got Distance to play through after we were gifted that. We had a weekend of Starbound. That was a good little thing. Like, lots of, not nostalgia, but some interesting mods, some cool stuff. Like, I didn't really dig into the mods before. It was a really fun experience playing with you nerds. We also did some Sea of Thieves as well with Spammels. Of course, is the International Boat Lord. Still, it's a lot better. It's getting there. It's a bit more fulfilled. I like the new medium ship size, which helps with 3-player teams. Yeah, there's still things that it needs to work on. The combat still feels really janky. But it was a fun time. Like, that's all that mattered, really. So, talking of Spammels, around the internet, I've been purveying my wares. Did appear in a couple of Spammels' videos. We did some escape room stuff with Weeble and some of our friends from that community. And oh, they're hilarious. They're absolutely hilarious. I've done an escape room before, and it was great. It was great utilising it into a VR space where Weeble was the only one with hands. It was a bit of an odd one. We also collaborated with Azavar. He's one of the Dauntless partners. He wanted to set up a classic MMO healer tank DPS Trinity thing in Dauntless. So I was the tank, helped him give him some extra footage, and it came out really well, really nice. I'll obviously everything in the description below. So yeah, go and give them some love. Just go and give them some love. On that note, let's go over to Chonk Watch. Alright, so what we got in here? Hello! I know it's not as warm today. Hold on. Hello? Let's find out what this butt's weighing these days. Need to put you on the bed a moment, Pete. Oh, come back, Pete. Pete, over here. So it's resetting the grams. I'm 47, 48. It's lost a bit more, but nothing. Because I think it was 51 at the beginning of the month. Oh, Peter, little grumpy sausage. All right. See, Pete's still losing weight, which is awesome. I mean, if he loses much more, it's going to start getting worrying. But he seems in a much better shape than he was. Well, what, a couple of months ago? It's definitely less chonky. It's definitely it's a lot easier for him to walk around as well, because he was getting that big old caboose. We had it's been a bit up and down. So he basically had a bit of a turn on his birthday. When we did the birthday stream, he just really hated me. I think it might have been because I was wearing a new t-shirt and it was still covered in oils or whatever they use to make t-shirts. So we got into the vet, and he did this weird thing under the anaesthetic where he was gasping for air when he was waking up. Now he did this again when I took him to the vets earlier this month, and he essentially, yeah, it was a really weird one. So they don't know, like he's still like sound, but we might have to do some investigatory exams. So that's bloods, and bloods, X-rays, just to see if there's anything a bit more insidious below the surface. But he's acting the normal hedgehog self, so we're going to raise money for that at some point. So we've got the cameras now set up. It took a long time, but we got there thanks to the help of all the generous donators. So now we've got almost a full setup for the 24-hour hog stream, which could start going live soon. I'm going to start working on it. There's got to be some protections put in place. I need to test if there's a way of blocking out the light from my lights, so he'll be a bit more active in the evenings, because if he sees the light, he basically just shuts down and just sleeps. But yeah, we're working on it. Any suggestions, come let me know. We've got some cool things we can do with the hog. I want to also 3D print a cricket battle bus, so we can do Cricket Royale. That's also a thing that I'm trying to get made. Alrighty, what else we got on the roadmap? So events-wise, EGX in October, that's the middle of October, back in London, mostly there. I need to see if I get press tickets, I hope I do, because if I don't, that'll be a bit lame, because I think tickets have sold out. We're doing Twitch London next week, so hanging out, well, me, Tiles, and Weevil will be driving down. So if you're there on the party on the pitch on the Saturday, I'll be there, firing out business cards like they're going out of fashion. I'm going to try and get a remote hedgehog camera as well, because I think it'd be quite cute to be like, what's Pete doing? And they'd be like, I've got a hedgehog, please, like, comment, subscribe, that kind of stuff. Yeah, that's kind of the plan. Also looking ahead, games next month. So I hit my 2-year affiliate status last month. So it's about time I celebrated that. I've still got some stuff from TwitchCon to give away. So there's stuff for that. Symphony of the Night is being released on Xbox Games with Gold, so I'm going to be playing the hell out of that. Dota Underlords and Rocket League. I think are going to be the main players this month. If you've got any suggestions, come let me know. I'm going to do a bit of clean-up here and there. So yeah, come let us know in the Discord. Alright, I think that's everything. I think we're all caught up. So, normal business will resume every month. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out. Again, just go shout out to everyone who's helped me, who supports me. Shout out to Streamlabs for hosting my software on their platform. Shout out to all the subs, the followers, just the lurkers, everyone. It's incredible that you're keeping this dream alive, essentially. Just a monthly reminder, if you've got Amazon Prime, you can support the channel, or support your favourite streamer, or me, by using a free sub every month. And that's just exactly the same as any other sub. So you get all the perks, you get no ads, and I get a kickback. So, all helps, it all helps. And I think that's kind of where we'll call it. So yeah, see you next month, nerds, or if not before, see you in chat.